You are a worthy opponent. Perhaps one day we will fight side by side. Fusion, your training is complete. I'll deem you worthy to fight by my side. I will lead this squad to victory. Master Vader, your arrogance is amusing, Apprentice Fusion. Do you believe a title grants power? So, you seek to rename yourself after a planet, Apprentice Baylor? A curious affectation. Tell me, does it grant you additional power? I am not Baylor. The Force is my master, and I am its servant. Am I to understand you wish to be called Master Baylor? Apprentice Baylor, your performance in the previous engagement was unsatisfactory. Such weakness. So, Apprentice Baylor, you were meant to instruct me on what title to bestow upon you. An odd request, coming from one who has yet to demonstrate mastery of anything. Or has the Force granted you some secret power I am not yet aware of? This baiting, Apprentice Baylor, is it some form of Jedi meditation? Does it involve staring vacantly at moisture evaporator? Rage baiting, a skill predicated on provoking irritation in others, Apprentice Baylor, a curious path to power. Does this skill extend to provoking your superiors, or are your ambitions confined to the digital realm? Call you Master Baylor. You mistake ambition for accomplishment, Apprentice. Titles are earned through demonstrated power, not mere declaration. Have you unlocked some hidden Force ability I am unaware of? Seek a name that reflects serenity, apprentice, a curious ambition for one who revels in rage baiting. Tell me, does this Ray Peace possess the power to force choke opponents' mission? So, Ray Peace was not satisfactory, Apprentice Baylor. Tell me, what new appellation shall I fail to recognize? You wish to hear the word apprentice again, Fusion? Do you find some comfort in its condescension? The sound of distress. Do you require assistance, apprentice? A doctor, apprentice. You seek medical assistance. Is this rage baiting proving more hazardous than anticipated? So, Apprentice Baylor, you concede that your actions constitute rage baiting. Perhaps you should direct your efforts towards more productive pursuits, such as mastering the Force. Your crude pronouncements are as unimpressive as your battlefield tactics. If you are content, Apprentice, then lead on. Which corner of this digital battlefield do you find most appealing? Spider-Gwen has marked the location. Where are we headed, and what awaits us there? So, Apprentice, you now wish to be addressed as Stan. Are you attempting to blend in with the local populace? Or is this another facet of your rage baiting? Another map marker, Apprentice Stan. Where do you propose we venture now? And for what exactly? Stankopus, you say? Is this another layer to your deception, Apprentice? Or a cry for attention more pathetic than a Gungan senator? I sense a disturbance in the Force, and the storm encroaches once again. It seems our enemies seek to test us. Where do you suggest we make our stand, Stankopus? Spider-Gwen's safety is paramount. Ensure she is not exposed to unnecessary risks, Stankopus. Where do you propose we move? Spider-Gwen, your accuracy is impressive. A well-aimed shot can be a decisive tool. A lightsaber, Spider-Gwen. May its legacy of power and control not be lost on one who wields it, even in this arena. I require more than a single word, Apprentice. Specify the nature of this assistance. Elaborate, apprentice. The Force does not respond to vague pleas. What assistance do you require? A hit from over 100 meters. The Force is strong with fusion. Or at the very least, his aim is. Spider-Gwen, you marked a warning. What threat do you sense ahead? A medallion? And you perceive this as a threat? Speak plainly, apprentice. Do you believe it grants some unforeseen advantage to our enemies? You overestimate the severity of my injuries, apprentice. However, moving to this safe place may have merit. Lead on, Fusion. Spider-Gwen. This will merely slow the inevitable.